What did you just say? What's an ooh-woo gal?
Hard work, work.
Good morning, happy campers. It's your host, Lou Michael, and you're listening to the Warm-Up Podcast, where we're driving to the gymnasium and just talking about either silly stuff or gym stuff. But today is a very gray day. This whole week kind of been gray and rainy, and it's kind of matching my vibe because I want to talk about like 2 steps forward and 1 step back, right? We're heading to the gymnasium. We're going to do chest day today, but I'm actually going to do this whole week is going to be a rest and recovery week, or I think many a fitness influencer would call it a deload week. I'm just calling it an R&R week, you know? And mainly, if you guys know me personally, maybe you know that I suffered a pretty catastrophic patella tendon tear in early 2022. And if you don't know me, if you've listened to the podcast, maybe you know that. But anyways, so that's for me, a pretty catastrophic injury that I've been dealing with for almost a year and a half now. And the recovery time varies for everybody. And I would say I have like full function back, but I'm still not where I want to be, right? And for my recovery, I've been doing PT on my own for months now. And I'm getting better, stronger every week. But this week, I think I flew too close to the sun last week, where my knees, both of them, are really hurting real bad. And it's kind of a red flag to me. You know, when I was younger and uninjured, I would have just worked right through it and been like, fuck that, we got to make weight. We got to cut. We got to do it. And now, maybe call it wisdom or being bit by the good Lord too many times. My good knee is in quote good knee is in a lot of pain, and I'm like, nah, we're rehabbing this week, and we'll rehab until that pain goes away. Because I don't know if you guys can tell it, there's a little bit of like terror in my voice right now, and I don't like that. Being like physical and dare I say able-bodied, I do see that as a privilege now and something I took for granted because I love that so much, and I'm fighting so hard to get back to doing all the physical things I loved that the idea of that getting taken away again is like actually scary to me. And for anybody out there that's dealt with injuries like that, whether they've been temporary or lifelong, like, I no longer have just empathy and compassion. I have sincere sympathy. So yeah, if you're struggling with something like that, I'm here with you. You know, I'm rooting for you. Old Lou's rooting for you, because I'm right there with you in the shit. And so I guess I kind of want to talk about, I guess, working out or exercising when you're scared or injured. Like, I'm scheduling to go see a doctor, and I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm, you know, all the signs. I want to get a real cowboy looking at my knees, you know, not just poking around doing dude bro science. So I'm going to see a sports med doctor and probably get some MRIs and whatnot. But until then, what am I doing? I'm not one of those people that can just, like, sit down, mainly because heading to the gym is routine for me, right? And I think for a lot of people, you know, routine is comfort. The gym is comfort. It's a sanctuary for a lot of us raw dog and mental illnesses. It is, you know, one of our dopamine and serotonin temples. So I'm not gonna go. But what I am gonna do is do some grandma exercises, and that's not derogatory towards grandmas, because grandmas know what's up, dude. They know how to go do shit, but on their own terms. And I just kind of said do shit and grandma, yellow light. And I meant to do things, not to literal douche, because my Midwestern slurry words. Ew, dude. It's all taken aside because I just said something gross in my brain, and now it's in your brains, because that's how listening works. And don't be psyoped by Lou and his grandma douche it sentences. Oh, dude. Oh, shit. I done did it now. I talked about psyops. Look at me go. I'm like, oh, let's get sentimental and talk about working out while you're recovering. We'll get there, maybe. I don't know. What we are going to talk about is fucking psyops for a second. I see all these the woo gals, or like the cat gals that like weebs. I'm dude. All this Gen Z language is lost on me, and I know I'm getting old because I'm just referring to shit as a generational thing. Where I'm like, yep, that's tier 1 Grandpa Lou talking right now. Where I'm like, what? What did you just say? What's an woo gal? Are you a weeb? We called them dweebs. And even then, we didn't say dweebs because what? The fuck is going on? That's tier 1 old man shit. When you wake up and you're no longer setting the trends and then you question what the fuck is going on, congratulations, you're old. And I don't know, some people never get old like that. Like my favorite dude to kind of dump on for that is Andrew Schultz, because every goddamn 6 weeks he's using some new slang that the kids are using. I'm like, dude, gross. Just use the words you want to use. The hell was he saying last week? I don't know. I like Andrew Schultz. He's done a lot for stand-up comedy, so I'm not actually hating on him, but it's just hilarious to see a man with tasteful gray who looks like the stretchy dude from the Fantastic Four saying say less. The first time somebody said say less to me, holy shit. I was like, what? Are we fighting right now? I didn't know it was a cool complimentary thing that people are like, no, say less, as in like, you got me. Shut up and take my money. But I swear to Christ, it was rude. I still remember the guy who said it. He was say less. It was like, I will fucking say what I would like to, actually. and then I was like, oh, no, he was being very kind. I'm just not hip on the cool vernaculars of the day. So anyways, we're talking about psyops and all those cat girls. We'll talk about rest recovery workouts. Look at me go, my beautiful brain. Look at me go. We rift away from sincerity into the absurd. Look at me go. But first of all, I don't know what the hell. I think psyops used to just be called propaganda or recruiting. I don't like that everything has to have a fucking Matrix term now. Like, can you believe that the powers that be are using powers to manipulate us? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, that's just history of power, you dumb bastards. Everybody that's like, oh, these conspiracies are new. I'm like, they were doing the same shit in Rome. Fucking relax. Go have brunch with people you love, all right? Stop trying to change shit at the grandiose level, you turd burglar. Just fucking how's that? That's a fucking 90s slang. Let's bring that back on TikTok. Who's burgling turds? Anyways, so, I see all this, and it's like a hot, I don't even think they're hot, by the way. Other tier 1 old man shit. I see, I'm going to call them barely legals is what some people would call them, or I call them almost illegals. But in these recruitment videos, dressed up as like kitty cats flying Apache attack helicopters. I'm like, fucking okay, not for me. But I'm like, we got to get these weebs in Apache attack helicopters. Army's going to do what Army's going to do, right? But when people are like, you believe they're targeting people like this? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I played with a belt-fed Nerf machine gun, and I knew how to rack and stack an AR-15 thanks to Nerf when I was a kid. Like, this is nothing new, baby. It's like, and guess what? Most of the people that see that, they're not going to do that. But one maybe lonely fella that's searching for purpose in life is going to see a cat gal in an Apache attack helicopter. He's like, fuck yeah, that's my life. That's my life. And then you get Warrant Officer Gordon in 2045, who's a fucking ace in the goddamn cockpit. And they're like, Gordy, what made you want to join the Army? And he's got to be like, if I'm being honest, chasing cat girls, baby. Chasing cat girls and Apaches, baby. Which is fine, dude. You know how many Marines back in the day wanted to slay that fucking dragon? It works, dude. God damn it. You know how hard a job it is to actually be in the military? I don't. But I imagine it sucks sometimes so bad that you got to convince people like, hey, maybe a cat girl will blow you someday. Like, you don't say. Well, sign me up, Sarge. Anyways, when your body hurts all over, just take it easy for a week or two, Go see a doctor when you're in pain and out of your 20s. Just, there's that. We'll end on the sincerity there, huh? A lot of fun right there. Oh, that's good. That's the good stuff. That's a lot of caffeine on a gray day. That's the other thing. I probably shouldn't be drinking horrendous amounts of caffeine in an over-the-counter poison pre-workout called Rain. We're going to rein it in. Rain, white gummy bear. How the fuck is that part of the fitness industry? Yeah, I'm fit. I'm guzzling down what is considered the daily dose of caffeine. I think the FDA is like no more than 400. I'm like, what if I took a battering ram to that within the first 4 hours of being conscious? How about I had 2 cups of black coffee just to get going, and I'm going to suck down a Knight's wiener juice. There you go. How's that for Rain energy drink? Like, guys, sales are getting stagnant. We got to have a new flavor. All right, well, our mascot is a Knight's helmet, so how about we make wiener juice a flavor? Ooh, sucking down that ween juice. Getting ready to move heavy shit. Like my intrusive thoughts. There's nothing heavier than the weight of the world, baby. So anyways, Psyops covered that. Nice. Training well injured. Just take it easy, baby, you know? It's a gray day. We're having a little summertime sadness. It's okay. We're going to go, what do I mean, by the way, for deload week or rest or recover week? Huh? Look at that, coming full circle. Also 12 minutes, making great time. I'm going to do 50% weight on all my movements. I'm not going to flip around like a monkey because I usually do 3 exercises in rotation. What do I mean by that? I'll tell you another time, but I do a lot of interval training with 1 main heavy movement and then 2 other movements and then a 30-second break. So, for instance, if I was bench pressing, I do a set on the bench, then I do ab work on the same bench, and then I would get up and do a tertiary movement for either my legs, like squats or side hip kicky thingies. I don't know what the fuck those are called, but you get the idea. You do 3 movements instead of 1. Your heart rate's up. You sneak the cardio in like a mirepoix in a bolognese sauce, which is when you sneak vegetables into scatty. So people go, oh, look at me. I'm not eating any vegetables. And they go, actually, a mirepoix is a mixture of celery, carrots, and onion. You are actually eating vegetables, you son of a bitch. And then you get up and you go, you fucker. And then you do a full-on Chris Farley from the decaffeinated crystals. Look at that. If you kept up with every one of those fucking references, good for you. Give yourself a gold star. Okay. That was fun. That was fun for me. We made good time this week. So, yeah, rest and recover week. I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope you walked away with a couple giggles there. I did. Hell, I had a great time with that one. Low energy. Gonna go work on my dumb knees. And, yeah. Oh, God. Kids, I almost forgot the warm-up song. This one is brought to you by a good buddy. A reference to a good buddy in a movie that is, I believe, underrated. My favorite popcorn trash 88-minute adventure is the remake of Walking Tall with none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Johnny Knoxville and the dude who plays Buck Compton in Band of Brothers. You know, the blonde guy where you're like, you're ambiguous. Are you a good guy or bad guy? He's like, I have range. And they're like, okay, you're a bad guy in this and a good guy in that. That guy. So the remake of Walking Tall, The Rock gets all fucked up, and then his montage to like get healthy again song is a song I love near and dear, and it's good for a rest and recovery week. It is Circles by Soul Coughing. If you know that song, it's a fun one, you know, especially if you're like, I don't feel great, but I'd like to be great. You pop that in and you just listen to it. You're like, oh, yeah, baby, I am going in circles. And then if you don't know the song, give it a listen to. But it's again, hey, if you're about to be hard charging, you're torqued up, you're going in with hard dick energy to the gym, don't listen to this one. Go back up to like White Room or Too Short from the week before. But, you know, that's the warm-up song this week, everybody. Circles by Soul Coughing. It opens up with acoustic guitar. It's not a ripper for the gym. But for me right now, where I'm at, it is. Okay, 15 minutes. We did it. Look at that, huh? Promised you kids 15-minute podcasts, and we did the 15-minute podcasts. Oh my God. All right, everybody. I love you guys. If you're going to the gym, I hope you're warmed up. If you're not going to the gym, I hope you're warmed up for life. So yeah, there's that. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Only 2 this week. I'm catching it now. I'm not psyoping you to be in the... Okay, we're done. All right, bye. Bye-bye.